Ominous light. Stay somewhere here-ish. Place yourself in the place of placement. It should autofocus, right? Okay. Now it should be autofocused. Well, I've spent 5 minutes making that. Hi there. Welcome back. Welcome back to whatever the fuck this is. I know what this is. I decided to call it the What Is It to Be Human project. So I guess I'll call this series of videos, because it's going to be a lot of videos and it's going to be a lot of different videos. What does it mean to be human? What is it to be human? And after a very successful debut 2 days ago, depending on what metrics you count successful, I thought I woke up this morning. It's 9 a.m. I woke up at like 7:30ish, and I feel energy, different type of energy than I had last time. So while I was taking a shower, there was this thought that popped in my mind, which was, I don't like what I did. I absolutely do not like what I did. And that's not to say that I did anything wrong. It's more so, it leans too much into one side. At least my feelings during that time were leaning too much into one side. And that side was, hey guys, there's something wrong with the world and we gotta fix it. That was my emotional state at that time. It was, hey, I feel like this shit sucks balls and I gotta do something to change it. Hence the video. And I'm, as much as I'm grateful for those emotions and that they pushed me to have the energy to actually get through with this and to like make the first step, it is inevitable that I have to completely contradict 180 degrees whatever I said last time. Because otherwise it would be out of balance. The words themselves would be out of balance. As such, I feel compelled by myself to announce it to everyone that I do not care about you. I lovingly, with my utmost compassion, do not give a damn about any of you, about who you are, about what you're doing, about anything that pertains to what you imagine to be your life. I really don't. Your life is not my business. It absolutely isn't. You can do whatever the hell you want. Whether you're happy or unhappy, that's your choice. Absolutely your choice. It's none of my business. I am not on a crusade to tell people what to do. And I am not on a crusade to say, hey guys, here you go. I got the cake. Here's the cake. Do you want the cake? Here you go. Take the cake. Take the cake. No, I got nothing. I got nothing. I don't care about any of y'all. I just live my life. I just want to live my life happily and freely, and this is part of that. It's just part of it. And again, this is really funny because it really is funny, but this is what it is to be human, guys. I do not define myself as a human paradox lightly, because I don't, and who knows me very well understands me. Wink, wink, besto friendo. Shout out. The words have no importance. What matters is what you put inside of the words, the frequency that resonates through the words, through the actions, because any action can be done in two very distinct ways. And one is a way in which you like, and the other is a way in which you dislike. One's in alignment, and the other is out of alignment, and the action could look exactly the same. And it could mean two completely different things, depending on your state, depending on how you feel, depending on what's right in that moment. And what's right in this moment is to tell everybody that, hey, I don't care about you. Because I don't. What I care about is myself. And why I'm speaking to you is because you're part of me. Counterintuitive. I know. Apologies. My apology is that life seems confusing, but trust me, this makes absolute complete sense. I care about myself, my life, my experience. And the thing is, some of you are part of that. They are part of that. And some of you may not be a part of that now, but they could become a part of that in the future. If you want to be a part of that, I'm not forcing anybody. And I'm not forcing you to stay here either. That's the point. I'm not trying to sell anything, nor am I trying to get anybody to buy into anything that I'm saying or that I'm doing. I am just showcasing what it means to be human. And we human beings are absolutely full of contradictions that we don't recognize because we don't want to recognize them. But we are contradictions. Life is a contradiction. Everything is a contradiction. Until you reach a point where you can unify all of these contradictions within yourself, within your own system of understandings and beliefs, you're still treading some road, some path, some story. And I am still treading some road, some path, and some story. And this is part of my story. And my story is that there is no story. My story is that I'm doing this and I don't care about any of you because I'm not doing it for anybody. I really am not. Like every time in the past 2 days, when I opened YouTube and I looked at the numbers, when I looked at the comments and I was like, everybody's telling me nice things, congratulations. I was like, what are they congratulating me for? What exactly am I supposed to be happy about? Right? And if I'm to lean into those and actually trust the words of my circumstances, of the other people, imaginary, unreal, none of you are real, by the way. I apologize. Actually, in your reality, I am not real. But in my reality, none of you are real. You're only real because I give you reality. And the only reason why I'm real in your reality is because you give me reality. It's all in your control. It's not. If you're watching me right now, your problem. Or opportunity. Or whatever you like to make of this. It's not set in stone. It's your choice. But I really felt the need to counterbalance whatever energy I put forth last time. Because the videos don't matter. The medium doesn't matter. My voice doesn't matter. I don't matter. What else doesn't matter? The Instagram stories and the posts I make don't really matter. They only matter if you think they matter. But they don't matter. In essence, nothing matters. Matters, right? To matter. To matter. The word in itself is a key to this understanding, to matter. What is matter? Matter is matter. But it doesn't matter because matter isn't real. Matter isn't real. All of this is not real. It's what you make of it. You put the real in the matter. Reality only matters if you believe it matters. But nothing matters. There is no end of the world. There is none. None. All the suffering in the world, all imagined. It's all imaginary. And that's the point. Am I insane? Looks like it, right? Right? It really does. Who is this guy talking to? To himself, to a fucking camera. If I'm to like connect right now, okay, I forget about the whole point of this. I am a dude in his room speaking to a fucking camera, preparing to post this on a YouTube channel with 20 subscribers, speaking to nobody basically. Why am I doing this? Because it doesn't matter. Because I've always wanted to do this. And now that I understand that it doesn't matter, I allow myself to do this. Because what else? What else? If nothing matters, nothing. There's nothing that matters in this world. Nothing. And trust me, when I say nothing matters, nothing matters. Not even death. The fuck is death? Death and life are together. They're connected. They're combined. They don't exist one without each other. When you were born, it became a guarantee that you're gonna die. There's no reason to be afraid of it. It's a guarantee. You're gonna die. You're already dead. The moment you got born, your death was decided. So the moment you got born, you were dead. Life is a paradox. That's the point. That's the point I want to share. Because we're lost in not accepting this. That's where we're lost. We are lost in the fact that we cannot accept our inner contradictions. We can't. We refuse to. We believe we're worthless, and when you believe you're worthless, life will tell you, hey, brother, you're spewing lies because you're worth God Himself. That's your worth. You are worth more than anything else because that's who you are. And when you tell yourself and you identify with your bodily pain, with your physical pain, your inner self tells you, hey, brother, why are you suffering? It's just a body. Don't identify with it too harshly. I understand the pain is pain. Feel the pain, but don't make a big deal out of it. It's just a body. You're gonna die and you're gonna lose it. It doesn't matter. And you're like, Nick, come on, look. So many people are dying in wars right now. They're all suffering. They're all feeling this and that. Come home dismembered. Families crying, being heartbroken. I understand that. I really do. I really do. But we got to this point. We got to this point because we forgot that life isn't serious. Fuck, I'm looking at myself and not at the camera. I should. We got to this point because we forgot that life isn't serious. We forgot. What, like, do you guys think that if right now everybody on this planet realized that life isn't serious and that their death doesn't matter, that we wouldn't live in a utopia after that? Because when you realize that your own flesh and blood doesn't matter, when your life is absolutely irrelevant, you don't struggle so much. You don't try so hard to hold on to it, grab it, to be like, I am in control of my life, because you're not. That's an illusion. Life isn't serious, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter. Life doesn't matter. Get that for your heads. It doesn't matter. What I do doesn't matter, and it shouldn't matter to you, only if you want it to. That's the point. The only things that matter is the ones you want them to matter. So make what matters to you, at least make it meaningful. Right? And I'm not saying this because I care about you. I'm saying this because I care about myself. When I speak with you, I am speaking with myself. Partly because we are one, right? We are one. Whether you believe it or not, we are one. So I don't care about a you out there. That's not what I care about. I don't care about your life situation, not your sufferings, not what you're happy about, not your passions. I care about you. As a fragment of unity, an expression of infinity, that's what I care about. I don't care about your victim state. I don't care about your pain that you buy into. I care about you. And I care about myself. And that's one and the same thing. Because I don't care about Nick. I don't care about Nick. He can die tomorrow. Nick doesn't matter, guys. He doesn't. You may believe me or you may not, but Nick, this guy that's gonna go to the gym today after a long break because he doesn't feel like it. After he uploads this and breaks it down into shorts and does whatever he does, which might take 2 fucking hours, who knows? Depending on how fast he moves. This guy, it doesn't matter. He doesn't. Whether he dies tomorrow, whether he lives until he's 60 and becomes a billionaire and everybody's adoring him and says, "Praise Nick." Whether he lives until he's 60 and regrets his whole life, none of that matters. It doesn't. It really doesn't. And you realize that once you let go of that, paradoxically, counterintuitively, you realize that once you let go of your life and you trust and have faith in something greater, which doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean you have to pray. It doesn't mean you have to do a specific action, a specific ritual. It doesn't mean you have to engage in any specific activity. You can live your life exactly as you've been living it. But just let go of control. Stop thinking that it matters. And the moment you do that, everything changes. It does. It changes. Why? Because you've let go of yourself. You're not holding on to yourself. The self that is limiting you, because you are limiting yourself. You're the only being in this whole world. It's only you. I am you, I am part of you, and everything is you. And once you let go of trying to control yourself, trying to fight yourself, trying to punch yourself, trying to be angry at yourself, when you stop being sad at yourself. See, when you stop being angry at yourself, what you allow yourself is to be angry without being angry. When you stop victimizing yourself, you allow yourself for victimization to exist without you identifying with it. Every time a state engulfs you, every time you are like, I don't deserve this. You can watch that and you don't have to give it reality. And when you're capable of doing that, of just watching something, of just being there and not identifying with it, it's, without a shadow of a doubt, it's going to change. Because you're going to let it go. You know that saying, if you truly love something, let it go. And if it comes back, it was meant for you. If you truly love yourself, let yourself go. And whatever parts of that come back to you, they were meant. And if they don't come back, did you even need them in the first place? Well, that was Nick. Hope you enjoyed. I guess I'll call this episode 1.5 because it doesn't matter. So I'll just call it 1.5 for fun. Yeah. I'll see you next time, whenever that is. Peace.